Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here then welcome to my channel. My name is Sam and I'm a mum of two, Elise who is 2.5 and Elliot who is 7 months old. So if this is the first time that you've been to my channel, then please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. And also if you do hit it and you are a new subscriber, it's here or here somewhere, then write in the comments below and let me know that you are new here and say hi. So this week I went to Poundland and Poundworld, so I thought I would show you what I got from both of them together into one video. Let's start with Poundland because I got fewer items from there. Most of what I did get from Poundland was food, snack bits, more for Elise really. So the first thing that I picked up was these 5 packs of What's-Its, and Elise is really liking these at the minute. They're a little lunchtime fave with a sandwich or whatever goes with it. Then I showed these last time and I had to pick some more up. They're these Whitworth's shots. They are the berry and white chocolate. I actually talked about these last time for Danny to have a little snack in work because they're only 93 calories per shot. So there's like 3, if anybody hasn't seen them before, there's like 3 packs and they're like that shape. They're quite long. And like it says, there's cranberries, raisins and white chocolate squares in there. And I said I picked these up last time for Danny to take a little healthier snack into work. Turns out Elise absolutely loves them. So they're the perfect size as well for like a little snack in the afternoon. She does sometimes have a packet of chocolate buttons, the white ones. So I thought if I can substitute them for these some days, she loves them. She thinks they're little sweets. I'm happy with that. Then the next thing was some naughty chocolate. It's just these little Kinder chocolates, and I think there's 5 medium-sized bars in there. I picked these up because if anybody hasn't seen on my Instagram, I will link my Instagram down below, but we've got a fairy door at the bottom of our stairs where, funnily enough, the naughty step is located. Elise is struggling with the terrible 2s at the minute, and I just sometimes leave a little incentive, a little treat from the fairies with a little note. A day that Elise has been good, or say for 2 days that she's been good, she hasn't been on the naughty step, she's listened to what I'm telling her to do, then she might get something left from the fairies with a little note to tell her exactly why she's receiving the little treat, what she's done good, and she really loves it when she goes out and discovers the fairies have left these. Then the next little snack is these. They're just the Disney Kitchen Fruity Bakes. I'm sure these used to be, is it Annabelle Carmel? But I'm sure she used to do these and now they are just Disney Kitchen. You get, how many's in here? So you get 4 bars in here and they're all individually wrapped. I really like these for taking out. I put one in my bag if I go out, if Elise gets a little bit peckish, a little bit hungry. And they're just basically like a Nutri-Grain bar, but they're just a smaller version for kids. And they also seem to be quite good. They're made with real strawberries, no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives, high in fibre. So they don't seem that bad. So I just take these out as a handy little snack. So the final foodie thing that I got from Poundland was these. It's the Heinz Apple Biscotti. They're 7 months plus and these are for Elliot. I have opened them and took one out and he absolutely loved it. He's just getting to the stage now with his weaning where I'm giving him things around lunchtime. He'll have something that's like a snack that you can hold on to, mess about with, try and eat and get used to that sort of hand-to-mouth coordination. So I found that these are really good, and it does say that they're just full of the good stuff with 8 key vitamins and minerals, no artificial colours or preservatives, no nasties in there. So he is going to be loving these, I think. Then I picked up some of these for Elise. They're just the Fruit Shoots Hydro. These are the blackcurrant flavour and they're perfect. She loves water. I keep these for when we're out and about. I throw 1 or 2 in my bag so she's always got a drink to hand. I do usually get the ones that are, if we go to Asda do their own, Morrison's do their own. But in Poundland they do 4 for £1 of the Fruit Shoot ones, so I thought I would just grab them while I was in there. So I also got this for Elliot. I picked it up. It's just a Tommy Tippy, a little sippy cup with the little handles. They're ideal for 4 months plus. He won't need it just yet, but I thought when he starts taking a bit of water in between meals or whatever, with meals, sorry, then this would be perfect. Elise had these. She's still got some she's still got two that she keeps, and she has a cup of tea in them sometimes. She's quite attached to them, but I don't mind that. But I will say, with the design of them, Elise's ones, this teat bit here that she drinks from, ears folds down. This is just a solid teat, which isn't ideal really, because when you fold it down there's no spills. This one doesn't do that, but for £1 I don't mind. I really like the Tommy Tippy stuff. So something that I've seen a lot of people talking about is the Astonish brand from Poundland. I needed to get some more Vanish. I like to just throw some in with my whites when I do a whitewash, especially for the kids, and everybody's sort of been talking about this lately, so I'm going to give it a try and see if it is as good as the Vanish brand. It was only £1, so I don't know what I'm expecting really, but fingers crossed. I've heard good reviews, and it is just a fabric stain remover that you throw in. It actually says 1 scoop in every wash, so I think for £1 I might just do that and see if I notice any difference. So the final thing that I got from Poundland, and I was absolutely made up when I seen it in there, I've wanted to pick it up the past few times but they haven't had any left, is this. I've seen a lot of people including this in their hauls, and it's just the Carex Unicorn Magic for shower and bath, and it's just a body wash. It's quite a big size as well. It's 500ml for a body wash. I think the body washes are usually smaller than that, maybe 250, 300ml. But for £1, that is quite a lot, and it smells unbelievable. I actually want to go and put this in my bath now. It smells a little bit like Parma Violets. It smells really good. She's going to be so excited about that. She is definitely in the trend at the minute with the unicorns. It's been around for a while, but anything with unicorns, fairies or rainbows, she's all over it. So that was everything I got from Poundland. Let's move on to Poundworld. I'll start first with more housey bits while I was sort of going with that flow. So the first thing I picked up was this Imperial Leather Moisturising Antibacterial Hand Wash. It's the almond oil and vitamin E one. This is just to put, I have a soap dispenser in my bathroom and it's run out, so it's just to fill that up. And it's quite a big size really for £1, so I was happy with that. Then the next things I picked up shouldn't be any surprise to anybody who has seen any of my Poundland Poundworld hauls. It's the Sephora, and I picked up the Bouquet, which is my absolute favourite. I always pick up one of these when I go into either shop. And then I've gone for a little bit of a difference. I've not tried this one yet, but it's the Pink Grapefruit. And it says it's a limited edition, so I thought while I was in there I'll grab it and see, because there's some scents I'm not that keen on, but then some I absolutely love, so I'm hoping this is one I'm going to love. Let's just have a quick smell while I'm here, because I've actually not smelt this yet. Oh, that smells really nice. Oh yeah, that smells really nice. I'd actually say that's nicer than Bouquet. That's really surprised me. Can't wait to use that. That's how sad I am. I get so excited about cleaning products. Anything that's going to make my house smell $1 million, I'm so excited for. So the next thing, moving on from that thought, is an air freshener. It's just the Glade. This is sort of my go-to air freshener. I see it anywhere, I always grab it because I know I love it. It's just the clean linen spray. There's not a lot else I can really say about that. I also picked up one of these. It's the Febreze Small Spaces, and this is in Vanilla Blossom. I just put one of these on top of my toilet system. To be honest, they're the sort of thing that when you first put them in, for the first like day or two, you really smell. I don't know whether it's because you get used to the smell or whether it obviously just dies down. But I think it's nice to just have it there, and every now and again I just give it a little shake up and wait for that scent to be sort of released again. So for £1, I thought I'd grab another one, replace the one I've got upstairs. And then another product I picked up from Glade is the good old faithful shake and vac. This has been around for donkey's years. Everybody must have heard about the shake and vac. But what I didn't realise is that they actually do them in different scents. I've always just known the shake and vac smell. I've loved to use it on my carpets. It smells really fresh and clean. And I picked this up just going in for shake and vac. It was on my list, seeing it, grabbed it, threw it in the trolley, got home and discovered it's actually magnolia and vanilla. And I used to use this air freshener all the time and it smells amazing. It's one of my favourite scents, that. So when I got home and discovered it's actually magnolia and vanilla scented, so happy with that. This is another air freshener product and it's just this one. It's the Pure Air Scents Raspberry and Passion Fruit. It's a liquid air freshener, if you can see it in there. And I thought I'd just grab this. My kitchen has got pink in, so I thought I'd just grab it and throw it in the kitchen on the side and see what it's like. Then moving on to a few little bits that I got for the garden. We've been doing the garden up, so I thought I wanted to bring a little bit of life into the garden. So the first thing that I seen for the garden was just these. It's just 4 little blue plastic plant pots. I want to get some little rings that these will sit in and attach to my fence and just put them along the fence. I think that'll look really nice with some nice colourful flowers in. I just picked up these. I thought they were a lovely colour blue. I also picked up this and it was in the 50p sale and it's just a little green. It's metal and it just says garden on it. I've just noticed it's got a little mark on it, so I'll have to see if I can scrub that off. But for 50p, and to be honest, it's going in my garden, it's probably going to get a lot more marked than that. But once again, that will just go on one of the fences where my table and chairs sit. Now, the next thing I picked up for the garden, I was a little bit annoyed with. I picked up 3 packs of these, and it's the white LED string lights. They're battery powered, and obviously white LED. There's 20 in there. I picked up 3 packs, so obviously they're only £1 a pack. They're quite long, they're nothing fantastic, but obviously they're just £1 for a pack. LED lights, and it actually says on it, garden, bring your garden to life, and at the bottom, indoor use only. Can somebody please explain this to me? Because how can you sell it in a garden section advertising it to brighten up your garden and it's indoor use only? The mind boggles. But I've put them under my parasol on my table and I've just sort of put them inside there and then they'll get closed away. They look really nice, they look really cute. I will have to Instagram a little picture so you can see once the garden's all done. But I thought that just did not make any sense to me whatsoever. So now I'm hunting down some solar ones, which I do believe Asda have got some good ones in. The next little thing I picked up was just these. It's the hypoallergenic assorted plasters. There's 4 different sizes. There's 100 in there, and I didn't have any plasters. These past 2 days while we've been playing in the garden quite a bit, me and Elise and Elliot. Elise is so accident prone, really accident prone, that I thought I need to stock up on these plasters because I can see us going through a lot this summer. It would be nice to get us some little Princess Disney ones, but I thought while I was in Poundworld, sorry, I seen them and I just threw them in a basket because I knew we'd need them. So then the next thing I seen was these in the garden section, and it's just 4 little ice cream bowls with spoons. I thought they were so sweet. Elisa's going to absolutely love having her ice cream in these sat in the garden. And they're plastic, but they're like hard plastic, and the spoons look like a decent size as well. I'll just show you. So for kids, I thought they're perfect, but she's going to be so excited having her ice cream sat in the garden with those. So I picked up Elliot 4 of these little newbie tubs. They're just the blue ones and you get 4 lids with them. I have started making my own purees, so they're just really handy to throw a bit of puree in if we're going out and about anywhere. So 2 little food products I picked up from there. is these little I can't speak today, McVitie mini cookies. There's 6 packs in there, my lord. And once again, I found these really useful to just throw in my bag if we're out and about and Elise needs a little snack or a little pick-me-up. Then I've got these in there, and I'll need to keep these away from Danny because they won't last a day if he sees them. I then picked up a pack of Freddos. It is meant to be 5 in here, but 2 have gone missing. Don't know where. They're not for Elise, they're for me. And then I found this little thing. It's called a splodger, and I'll show you a little clip now. Elise was playing with it today, that's why it's open and it is out, and now it is absolutely minging somewhere. I don't know, it's covered in all kinds because it's sticky, but it's basically like a ball with a bit of liquid in, and it's sticky and squishy, and you throw it on the floor and it splats. You throw it on the wall and it'll sort of roll down the wall, and we've all seen them. They're disgusting and horrible, but I thought Elise would really, really like to play one of these. It'd keep her amused for an hour if she's being a little bit of a handful. So this was one little thing that the fairies left for today, and she was made up. So it definitely occupied her for a good hour till it lost its stickiness, and it's covered in all kinds of crap and is now somewhere in my living room. So I look forward to finding that. And then the final thing that I picked up in there was these, and these are going to come in so handy for me. There's so many in there, it doesn't say how many, but there's loads in there, and it's basically a things to do this week pad. Every page is exactly the same, but I thought to rip a page off, stick it onto the fridge and be writing things down, help me keep organised. Any ways I can find to stay organised, I absolutely love if it's going to make my life run a little bit smoother. So this is what it looks like, and it's just got the days of the week here. Each has got its own little block to write things into. This side is a to-do list. This is calls or emails, or you could put appointments or anything like that that you might have on there. Urgent, so I like to make lists of things that we need to get done that week. And Danny is also quite a list maker, so that'll come in handy. And then it's just a square at the bottom for any notes that you might have. So that's going to come in very handy. So that is everything that I got. Thank you for bearing with me. This is probably a bit of a longer one because I did get quite a few bits and I have waffled on. You can tell I've been stuck in with 2 kids all day because this is adult conversation to me. Please like this, give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you've been to Poundland lately, if there are any good bits that I've missed. And also, please, please, please subscribe if you're not already. It would mean the absolute world to me. And that is everything. So I will see you all in my next one. Bye.